Namaste, everyone, and welcome to Anchor the Light. And here we are on Friday here in the United States and Saturday everywhere else. So before we start, let's ask for a blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, to all the saints of all traditions, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sri Mahaguji Mailing, we humbly ask for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your compassion, purifying light, and soothing, healing energy. We thank you for the blessings in full faith, and so it is. All right, welcome. So, why don't we do our meditation? Before we do that, just a recap of what we did earlier, which is actually an extension of what we covered in the full moon meditation. I just want to kind of remind you how important this is. And so, if you looked at it, just as a reminder, and this was the quote we used by Lao Tzu, we'll just share it again. The unwanting soul sees what's hidden. The ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. So let's do this again. The unwanting soul sees what's hidden. The ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. And when you say the word wanting, essentially, the key word there, wanting, means desire, and a strong, strong desire that you cannot let go is what you call entanglement. Now, to put one more layer to this teaching, is since we're approaching the three most powerful full moons of the year, Lord Buddha always taught that the key or the cause of all suffering is attachment. Now, unfortunately, people have a tendency to misunderstand what attachment means. I remember many years ago, we have this student who, I guess, took it to the extreme, I guess. Unfortunately, he had a son that died, the body died, and he was like, I'm not attached. According to what I was told by the other students, he did not show he did not show any kind of grief, he did not show any form of emotional pain. So he took it to the extreme and said, oh, no desire, no emotion, no anything. Actually, that's a mistake. You see, the key here is, what you mean by attachment is excessive, unwholesome, emotional attachment or desire. Unwholesome, excessive desire or feeling. The fact that he lost his child, for him to feel emotion, negative emotion, is natural. To feel grief is natural, it's being human. The key is whether it's excessive or unwholesome. Make sense? So, if he felt grief, he felt pain, that's normal. But for him to feel it for the next 50 years and not let go would be excessive. Make sense? So, having this feeling or desire or this emotion, the question is it excessive or not? So when a person has control over it, they say, okay, understandable, this happened, this is the feeling. Then after that, you let it go. This is no problem. So let me just dive a little more to the word wanting or desire. The way my teacher, Master Chokok Sui, explained it is very simple as this. It's not as much attachment, it's the ability to detach as needed. So for example, when my body's thirsty, need to drink some water. When I'm done, I detach from it. Make sense? The ability to attach and detach. That is the secret. Unfortunately, some people take it to the extreme and say, oh, no attachment at all. Do you realize how crazy that is? You might as well live in a cave and stay there forever. So the key is to understand it. Attach, detach. Connect, disconnect. Enjoy a good movie. When you're done with it, you let go of it. You enjoy good food. When you're done with it, you let go of it. The problem is you enjoy it and you never let it go. A crazy example would be, I remember many years ago we have this student. She loved the movie, I think it was Lord of the Rings, if I'm not mistaken. She went and watched it 10 times. 10 times. And so During a conversation, I remember she was with us, and my teacher, Grandmaster Talkoxy, was there. And she goes, "Oh, Master, I love that movie so much. I went to watch it 10 times. Master Cho looked at her and go, "You forget?" Everyone started cracking up. You forget? In other words, either you have a bad memory, that's why you watch it 10 times, or you're so attached to it that it became obsession. So, actually, the problem is not attachment. The problem is entanglement. See, if you're attached, but you're able to let go, that's that. You enjoy, okay, I'm done. You let go. But when you go, and you cannot let go, that's what you call entanglement. Now, entanglement, emotional mental entanglement, is what the modern term addiction is used. So it's healthy attachment is fine. The problem is if you cannot let go. That's that. You feel a certain emotion, it's understandable. Right? Somebody made you feel bad, you feel emotionally upset. After a while you go, okay, this is bad. Then you let go. Here's the problem. If a person makes you feel bad, whatever, insulted you, you felt bad, and you held on to it. Day after day. Somebody insulted you, the next day you told everybody you know. The following day, oh yeah, 2 days ago somebody insulted me. 1 month from there, you're still talking about it. 1 year from there, you're still talking about it. The problem is not them, the problem is you. The ability to let go. The ability to move on. That is the secret of happiness. That's that. Very simple. The ability to enjoy, let go. Enjoy, let go. Enjoy as long as you like. Really, this relationship is wonderful and great. To food, to people, whatever it is. When you're done, okay, let go. If you cannot let go, then you're entangled. Now let's look at the big picture. The soul, the spiritual self, is a spiritual being of light that has the ability to create feeling, thoughts, and movement of the body. Yes? All right. So you enjoy a wholesome relationship, you enjoy food, you enjoy sex, you enjoy this, you enjoy all these things. But guess what? When it's time to leave your body, what common people call dying, if you cannot let go, then there's suffering. Because let's face it, we spend 90-something% of our time on things that we cannot take with us. True? Think about it. Food, possessions, relationships, all these things that we spend so much time on, we can only take with us the lessons as well as the emotional pain that we experience. So at that time when you're about to leave your body, the question is, you get to choose what you get to keep, what you get to let go. Why do you think people are fear of death? Because their perception of who they are basically encompasses all the emotional, mental, physical attachments that they have. Isn't it? So when you do your spiritual practice, your meditations, what are you trying to do? I'm not the body, I'm not the emotion or the thoughts, I am the soul. So from there, you keep reminding yourself, thoughts, emotions, feelings, good or bad, are all created by the soul. As we go through life and extract the lessons, you get to keep those lessons. When it's time to go, you disentangle and you go into the light. That's it. It's that simple. I didn't say easy, I said simple. So people without a spiritual practice will always have fear for death. You know why? Because they don't know who they are. They don't know what they are. Their perception of identity is all the thoughts and emotions they create as they get entangled with the world. So when you do your meditation and spiritual practice, even for 5-10 minutes, at that time, you get to experience, I'm not this body. I'm using the body to put my ass on this chair, right? I'm not any of these emotions and thoughts. I created them. Who is this creator of thoughts and emotions and movements? The soul. Then you experience a certain level of peace and stillness because you got to experience you are existing independent of this body, these feelings and thoughts, even for a few minutes. So as you do this day in and day out, you know what happens? You get to remember who you are. And so when things are happening around you, it gives you the ability to control your response, because your response is nothing more. Write this down. Your response to what's happening around you is nothing more than the soul choosing the thoughts, the feelings, the speech, and the action it creates. That's it. That's the response. So as you keep doing your meditation, your spiritual practice, and you're constantly reminding yourself, I'm not these feelings, thoughts, or movement. When a circumstance happens in front of you, you get to decide, should I practice kindness? Should I beat this guy up? Right? Should I say truth or should I lie? All these choices are being made by the soul as long as it knows it has those choices. If not, guess what happened? We get sucked in. When you get sucked in, you go, oh man, I can't believe I beat up that guy. I should have realized that, whatever. Now you know why I nag you. Make sure you do your meditation spiritual practice regularly. Preferably every day. If you can't, at least every other day. It doesn't have to be a long drawn 5-hour chanting, 6-hour being in silence. That'd be great, but let's face it. You have a life. You have people to feed. You have family. You have work. You have all these things, right? So we have to have a spiritual practice that is practical. So that's why we have this anchor delight. I know sometimes I talk too much. That's why it becomes long. But in reality, that meditation is only 10 minutes, if that. In the silence part, since a lot of you are not, what do you call this? Professional yogis, to expect you to experience that silence more than 3 minutes is not realistic. So when we guide you in meditations, the silence, the stillness is usually 1 minute to 2 minutes max. During the full moon, we make it about 3 to 4 minutes. Other than that, it's short. And a lot of you say, oh, it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. Good, then I've done my job. Now on your own, if you can stretch it longer, even better. Now, the benefit of that, as we do this regularly, you start to notice that as you keep doing your meditation, after the meditation, as you go back to your everyday life, somehow you notice there's a buffer. You notice that? There's like a buffer of something. When something's happening, you get to step back behind that buffer and observe, what should I do? Should I practice kindness? Should I get upset? Should I scream and yell? Should I beat up this person? Which I hope you don't. Or you get to be still, observe, and have inner peace regardless of the chaos around you. How much is that worth to you? And I'm not charging you for this. Think about it. And then something very interesting happens. After this, we'll meditate. As you meditate over and over and over and over again and have that stillness, somehow, even though people don't treat you well, somehow what we used to do of get upset, get angry, and get even is gently, slowly being replaced by number one, calmness. Instead of reacting, you're calm. Number two, since your heart chakra is constantly being activated by the meditation twin hearts, instead of the default that most of us were trained, get even, you find ways of practicing kindness. Because as the heart chakra keeps getting stretched over and over and over again, your chakras start to affect your behavior. And over time, you don't have to try or exert any effort to be kind. It becomes your nature. That's it. That's your path to sainthood. Consistent practice. That's why if you have a chance, there's certain books we recommend. One of them, of course, is The One Thing. The other one is Atomic Habits by, I think, James Clear. With small changes that you make every day, over time, they create big, big results. As you do this meditation 6 times a week, if you're with us, every single time, or even 3 times, those little changes make big improvements. True? Yeah, some of you go, no, I need to, whatever, you need to shave your head and go live in the mountains, go live in an ashram so that I will be spiritual. Those are radical changes. I mean, if you want to, go for it. But what happens to your responsibilities, your family, your life, your work? Who's going to support you while you're gone? But as you make little changes every single day, I'm going to have 2 minutes of silence. I'm going to do this meditation with this crazy Chinese guy on the screen 6 times a week. Even if it's only 30 minutes. What happens? I've asked you for feedback. A lot of you said, since COVID, which we started this, and now you've tried to at least stay on some schedule, your life has been transformed. That's it. Small changes. So read that book, Atomic Habits. It's an amazing book. Just some small changes here and there, as long as it's done consistently, will produce massive improvements in your life. The opposite is also true. Little screw-ups that we make that we don't correct, what happens? End up being bad habits in our life. So you already seen this. If you have a plane, just a few degrees off course, they end up here. A few degrees off course, end up there. Just a small bit. So as we do these meditations, it's not like, intense, powerful 5-hour meditation. It could be like 2-3 minutes of silence. When you do meditation, Twin Hearts of Great Invocation, you do this over and over and over again. Over time, your life has massive, massive breakthroughs. That's it. So let's meditate. Put your hand like this. Gently focus on your crown. I am that. I'm not the body, not the emotion or the thoughts. I am the soul. I, the soul, am a spiritual being of divine intelligence to regulate my thoughts and my mind. I, the soul, am a spiritual being of divine love to regulate my feelings and emotions. I, the soul, am a spiritual being of divine power to regulate the actions and movements of this physical body. I am that being. I am that, the soul, the spiritual self. Be still. I am connected in one to my higher soul. I am connected in one to the divine spirit in me, the divine spark in me. I am a child of God. I am one with God. I am one with all. There's only oneness. We are all spiritual brothers and sisters, regardless of color, creed, belief system, gender, and whatever other divisions that humans have created. We're one with God, we're one with all. There's only oneness. Be still. We are one. Now imagine all of us are beings of light inside the big bright sun looking out into the solar system. We are one. We're one with the light. Now open your palms in blessing. We'll do the great invocation. Project a brilliant beam of light through you and fill up the entire earth. Let's chant Om 3 times. Om. 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 From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth. So be it. Just be still. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Now just be still and let the blessings of divine intelligence, divine love, divine power keep flowing through us. We're just the pipelines. For the second great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now. So be it. Just be still. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now. So be it. Just be still. Now for the third great invocation, just imagine a brilliant light floating above your head. Put your entire awareness in that brilliant light, and the rest will be done for you. Just be receptive. Just that light. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend throughout the entire earth. May God's messenger of love return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let divine purpose guide the wills of every person, every being, the purpose which the Holy Masters and spiritual hierarchy know and serve. Let goodwill and the willingness to do good descend throughout the entire earth now, so be it. From the center, which we call the human race and all the other races, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where any evil dwells. Let light, let love, let power descend throughout the entire earth. Let light, love, and power restore and manifest the divine plan on earth now, so be it. Just be still. Just look at the light. Om. 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 Be still. Now just lower your hands. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue the roof of your mouth. And just look at that light. And let go. Now. Go deeper. Deeper into the light. You're the light. Gently, slowly, very gently and slowly, come back to your physical body. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Okay, gently and slowly slide back into your physical body. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Take your time. How was it? To just kind of emphasize the importance of the stillness, we made it longer, and we add some special sauce so you can go deeper. Any of you did not want to come back anymore? Observe your thoughts and emotions at this time. So we go, what thoughts? Exactly. inner peace, listen, inner peace is not trying to put stuff in us. Inner peace is emptying everything out. What's left? When there's nothing left, you have peace. That's why we spend so much time blessing the earth. As you bless the earth, we become the pipelines, the channels. As that energy keeps flowing through us, it keeps washing away all the junk, the thoughts, emotions that are in the aura and the chakras. So I said earlier, the meditation is less than 10 minutes. Imagine if we stretch this even longer. I think we have to kind of try to pull you down. That's that. So after this, make sure you do physical exercises. Otherwise, you'll be like useless the entire day. You're going to be, whoa. Anyway, so to help you anchor down faster, project golden light from your hands, your feet, and the base of your spine. Project it down to the earth. Repeat after me. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it. Now keep blessing the earth below you with golden light. That does two things. It blesses the earth, at the same time anchors you down, or what do you call this? Grounds you. I don't want to say rooted because you're not supposed to say that in Australia. And some of you are from Australia and you go, don't say that. Okay. Ground yourself, not root yourself. Otherwise you might get too excited. Okay. May the earth be divinely blessed. So be it, and so it is. All right, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. To my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguji Meling, thank you. And if you're from Australia, I hope I didn't offend you. It's just, that's your language, so I just want to stay away from certain words. Anyway, namaste, everyone. May all of you be have a wonderful, amazing, fantastic weekend. All right? And get up and do your physical exercise. Don't sit there because you're just going to doze off. All right. Take good care. We will see you on Monday for Anchor the Light. And let's see what else. I think that's it. So, and some of you, I'm seeing you tomorrow for the Spiritual Essence of Men the class. And we'll start 9 a.m. Okay. Namaste. You all take care. And we'll see you next week. God bless. Bye-bye.